All right, gentlemen, if you want to maybe pick up the pace, there's no law that says we have to die out here. All right, we are playing Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now, this is a game that probably needs little to no introduction, but on the off chance that you clicked on this and you have no idea what this game is, or maybe you're just not too familiar with it, it is probably most famously known as a large-scale medieval battle and war simulator. But there is a lot more going on with this game than just battle simulator, for sure. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today, and then we're going to jump in and play for a little bit. But as always, if you would like to skip right to gameplay, anything on the progress bar that doesn't say intro will be gameplay, and I'll see you over there. But if not, and you want to hang out, let's get into it. Now, this game is a game that I have wanted to get into for years. I picked this game up right when it came out in early access, and I was following along with its development ever so slightly, not too seriously, while it was being developed. On paper, this game sounded like it was a game that was made for me personally. It contains some of my favorite elements in gaming. Right out of the gate, it is a quintessential sandbox. It is a big giant open world filled with characters who are just like the player. They have access to the same skill trees and perks and equipment. They have the same motivations that the player's going to have. They are out there waging wars and making peace and sieging and defending castles and marrying off nobles and having children and trying to survive. There's no part of this game that is scripted. There is no enemy that is created as a boss. They're just characters just like your character is. And in being a true sandbox, these characters are out there doing what they do without your involvement. This game quite literally can play itself, and I love when games do that. When you can get out there and try to keep up and try to get involved, maybe throw a wrench into the works of some of what the NPCs are out there doing. In addition to that, quite surprisingly probably, at least it was to me as I was learning about the game years ago, there are a bunch of RPG elements in this game. Like I said, it is probably most famously known for the fact that it simulates large-scale 1,000 men versus 1,000 men battles, but it also has a pretty deep RPG system. There certainly are some pieces missing, and especially if you're someone who wants to play more for immersion and role-playing, which is, if you're familiar with the channel, that's really where I tend to lean. But these elements are there, even if they are perhaps sometimes unfinished and perhaps sometimes a little sparse. There still is an immense amount of immersion there. There's an unbelievably complex character creation upgrade path and perk path where you can create the exact builds that you might want to create. And there's also medieval life that is out there being simulated. You can get married, you can have children, you can form kingdoms and form alliances, you can wage war with people, you manage an army, you manage multiple armies, you manage other people managing armies. Now, I had mentioned that I wanted to get into this game for a long time, but I didn't. I've had this game since it came out in early access, but I just could never get into it. I put maybe 10 to 12 hours in the 3 years that I've owned it. And not all at once. I would play for maybe like an hour at a time and then just drop the game and say, this clearly is not going to be for me, or I just can't get into it right now. And so what stopped me from getting into the game? Well, quite frankly, it was the tutorial and the campaign. When I was first thinking about making this episode, I was initially considering talking for much longer about how much I was displeased with the tutorial and the campaign, quite frankly, because it warded me off of this game for 3 years. I could not power through it. But I think we're going to keep it a little bit brief, but I will talk about some of the key points because, quite frankly, it did turn me away from the game. They lost at minimum one concurrent player. And I'll say this game is 3 years old, and I wish that I had gotten into it 3 years ago. I wish that I had figured out a way to never play the campaign, never play the tutorial, and just play the sandbox, and I would have been playing this game for 3 years. And quite frankly, this channel probably would have been split between Mount & Blade and Kenshi. So like I mentioned, it was the tutorial and the campaign that warded me off. This game, like many games that I love so dearly, it's an indie game made by passionate developers who have limited resources, and they are absolutely punching above their weight class, like so many indie developers are doing. It can take years to develop a game, and it ends up being clunky and janky and cumbersome. And this game certainly fits into that realm. However, when a game is clunky or janky or cumbersome, what I will usually do is I will sit with the tutorial until I am comfortable. Now, I've mentioned this on the channel before, but I didn't get into gaming until much later in life. So I don't have years of muscle memory of playing first-person shooters and arena games or platformers or any of that stuff. So I don't have any of that skill, but I also don't want it. That wasn't why I got into games. Like I said, I got into games later in life, and I got in kind of at a high watermark for when games were really becoming immersive with big, giant open worlds, full of lore, full of storytelling, full of world building, and eventually I started leaning into games that were full of complexity and full of complex systems that really ended up being some of my favorite games. But what that ends up meaning is I've said this before, I don't play to get good. I don't play to accomplish. I don't play to get at the top of a leaderboard or to get the achievement or the trophy. Though there's literally nothing wrong with playing like that. I do enjoy it sometimes, but I don't get that full endorphin rush or the dopamine hit or whatever it is you get from like winning. I get it a little bit, but the thing that really, really, really does it for me is when a game is immersive. When a game is filled with world-based storytelling, and when I really feel like I can get into the mindset of whatever character is presented to me. And this is really why I love really thoughtful, complex sandboxes, because playing through a game that a developer wrote the story for is fun, and that can always be fun, especially if it's a good story. But discovering a story that you weave together yourself is like nothing else, especially if they built a world so rich and so full and so ready to have a story weaved within it. Story generators, these are fantastic games. But like I was saying, I don't have a lifetime of playing, so I know that when games are going to be hard to control, I will sit down with a tutorial, probably for longer than most people. I'll play through it a couple of times. And this way I don't get disappointed by spending all this time developing a character, making a character. Even if it's your first time, you're excited to get into the game, there's a huge disappointment of just having frustration. So this is the way that I do it. It might not work for everybody, but that's how I do it. Now, I will say, I would argue that this is a criticism that can be lobbied at every single game on the planet, save for a few. Every single game should take their tutorial out of the game. I don't care, you can leave it in if you want, but it should also be pulled out at minimum, and it should be put into the menu. Every single mechanic that the player might have to deal with should be given to them in a small level arena sandbox area, small, that contains a little bit of everything that they can mess around with. It should be structured and should be informative. It shouldn't be like we have custom battles here, you can get into a custom battle. I'm literally talking about explaining to the player how to play, but putting it in the menus. Why? Well, because I'm sure many people do the same thing I do. I don't play every game every day. I might put it down for quite a while. I might come back a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months later, and when I come back, I'll look at this character and go, they're so far along that if I start playing this game, it's a death sentence for them because I don't remember how to play. And I would often end up starting new characters. But if you put your tutorial in the menu, I can run through the tutorial and at least be comfortable enough that I can pick the game back up. Exonema does this, a game that has pretty famously hard to first get your head around combat and mechanics. They have an arena, a practice arena. If you get through that practice arena, you can go have fun playing the campaign. Probably the best example of a game doing this is Outward, a game that I've played on this channel. They quite literally have a full tutorial level where they introduce you to all of these systems that you might not experience until much later in your playthrough, and they don't have to create a contrivance for why you're experiencing them right now. They can just hold your hand and let you kind of walk through the tutorial area, and then you can go play the game and they can pace the game exactly how they want without having to worry about teaching you how rune magic works. So I say all that to say that the tutorial area, in my opinion, should be taken out of this game completely. Put it in the menu, because there absolutely is. Brand new players need to understand the mechanics of the game. That has to happen. But playing that tutorial, thinking for the longest time that it was much more important than it was, that I actually be comfortable with this, that tutorial had no bearing on my experience. Now, after 3 weeks of playing this game almost nonstop, being nearly obsessive with it because it is fantastic. Yes, the skills are vaguely related to what you do, but they, for me at least, they don't connect. They don't organically connect. It is a very wooden tutorial. And like I said, it does need to be for new players to experience that for the first time, but it doesn't really do anything to help you learn about the game. Now, you quickly leave that tutorial area and you head into the campaign, and more tutorial awaits you. But also, the tutorial they provide is kind of crappy. They don't give you really enough information to understand what you're about to embark on, even at a low level. You really have to just try and fail. And I think what a lot of people are going to do is they're going to just go and watch YouTube tutorials and read guides about how to best this game, how to best the system, find the edge, find the percentage value that's going to give you the edge against the enemy. And like I said, there is nothing wrong with playing like that at all. However, it is very clear that this developer, for this game specifically, Bannerlord, put an immense amount of work into building out a world that is believable and built with an amazing amount of love and care for real human history. It is quite astounding what they have done. There certainly is a wow factor when you first play the game. But combine that with the tutorial messages and systems not actually telling you how to play, and the fact that the campaign rug pulls the absolute wow moment, that title card moment in any game, that moment of, oh my goodness, what am I playing? This is beautiful, this is amazing, this is going to be fun. They take that away from you in the campaign. Now, if you're a long-time Bannerlord player, you don't care about any of this. You play the game in the menus. Everybody does it. I even do it myself. I try not to. You quite literally can play this game hopping from menu to menu to menu until you get to your large-scale battles. You absolutely can do that. But you don't have to, and it's very clear this company put a lot of work into creating a world where you could actually go and experience it. Now, it seems like they fell short of creating gameplay loops that give you a reason to go into that world, and I am a huge proponent of give people both. Let them have a choice. There certainly is a principle in design that if you're going to make a user do something 1,000 times in a row, you need to make that as efficient as possible for them. I believe that in gaming, if you make a user do something 1,000 times in a row, you need to make that as efficient for them as possible, but also give them the option to keep it as immersive as possible, because this is not utilitarian app design. This is a game. This is an immersive, amazing game about a moment in a fictionalized, sort of fictionalized history. And like I said, the campaign rug pulls this. So if you haven't played the campaign, how it does this is, no matter what culture you pick, you start in the same place, no matter what. Why does that matter? Well, there's 6 cultures in the game. And like you might imagine, for any medieval game, they usually have, I would call them more factions in any other melee combat medieval game. You've got, you're going to have a medieval melee game. You've got your knights. You've got your Vikings with their horned helmets. You've got your samurai. They're all going to do battle, but they're not really paying any homage to any moment in history. These are just badass caricature cartoons that are meant to feel cool and be badass. Again, nothing wrong with that. But with Bannerlord, oh my goodness, they have done something I have never seen before. First of all, they have included moments from human history that are very rarely represented in gaming. That's number 1. Number 2, each culture, instead of being a cartoon caricature of a moment in human history, it is a collage of depictions of cultures that were all lateral to each other around the same time and around the same area, kind of smushed together into one culture. And for almost all of them, depicting things that are not typically depicted in games, but are very reminiscent to some things that are. An easy example of this is the culture of the Sturgians. They're in the far north of the map, they live in the snow, and they're kind of reminiscent of Vikings, but they're also kind of not. And if you spend any time looking into them, you start to realize, oh, this is like Russian, Slavic, Norse history from this moment of time where a number of these peoples were kind of living near, with, and around each other, and they've kind of pushed them all together in this like amazingly respectful, kind of beautiful depiction. And this goes for each of the 6 cultures. Now, like I said, if you play the campaign, no matter what, you're in the Middle South. I think it's the Western Empire. If you wanted to play the Western Empire, congratulations, you got your big wow moment. But if you picked the Battanians, they're like a Celtic kind of history. And that's pretty obvious, even though it's still a little foreign, feels very real and feels very obvious. But if you pick Battanians, you're still starting in the Western Empire. You're still starting in the same place. However, if you pick the sandbox, that is not the case. Now, I came back to this game a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to give it a shot. And I did the same thing. I went through the tutorial, went through the campaign, and I ditched the game as soon as I separated from my brother, and I went, this isn't really for me. But I said, you know what, before I leave, let me try out this sandbox mode. And I'm wondering, literally, is it going to be a little bit like Kenshi, where you just kind of like pick a background and start, and like you just get dropped somewhere? That's exactly what it was. And for the first time, I literally ended up going through each culture and just seeing where you start. And I can't tell you, there is this unbelievable wow moment from what these developers have done in building out these cultures. You start outside of a major city for your culture, and you can go inside and take a walk through that city. And they have done such a phenomenal job in not only representing art, architecture, textile, fashion of a fictionalized, vaguely familiar assemblage of cultures from the past, but they've also done an amazing job of making these cities feel alive and lived in, even though they really are just kind of a backdrop. They feel very real, very cluttered, very alive, and very living and breathing. Now, this game doesn't give like a Red Dead Redemption 2 a run for its money. You're not going to be able to pick an NPC and follow them from when they wake up in the morning and make their bed all the way through their day routine back to when they say their prayers and hop back into bed for the night. That's not going to happen. But I will say confidently that this game, in its depiction of its cities and its cultures, gives modern, major AAA games a run for their money for those that are saying in their marketing that they make real, living, breathing open worlds filled with life. This game 100% is giving many of those larger companies an absolute run for their money in that regard. And what's unfortunate, like I said, is there really isn't a gameplay loop to force you into seeing that or allow you to see that if you want to. And so a lot of players are going to overlook that. And certainly new players who don't know what they're doing are not going to get that moment of, oh man, I was really psyched to play as a Celtic warrior and I just got dropped into a historic kind of Celtic village. This is amazing. Instead, you get dropped in a field in the Western Empire. Like I said, if you pick out Western Empire, congratulations, you just got your wow moment. So, like I said, before giving this game up one final time, I dropped into the sandbox, and my goodness, I have not stopped playing since. It is absolutely, fundamentally amazing. It is not without its criticisms, and there certainly are a number of players it's very positively received across the board, but there certainly are people disappointed with certain things. But I think this game comes with baggage because it has a legacy of that very famous game, Mount & Blade Warband. And the large portion of the player base is here kind of for one thing. They're here for these large battles and this kingdom management. Like I said, you can play this game in the menus if you want to. You can literally, do you need to recruit troops? You can do it in the menus. You need to talk to somebody, you can click the word visit or talk, and you'll be teleported right to them. Or you can literally click take a walk through town, and you can get on your horse and ride through town. Now, when you're in town, you can hold down a key and you can see all these icons of things you can do in town. There's people you can talk to, there's shops you can visit, but there's actually a whole bunch of stuff they put into the game they don't tell you about, there's no icons for, and there's no introduction that I've seen or tutorial that tells you you can do this. Do you want to buy food? Sure, you can buy it in the menu. Instead, get on your horse, take a walk through town, ride until you see the market. You'll know it because it feels very real and very alive and very lived in. You're going to find eventually a table with food on it. Talk to the guy standing next to the table. He's got no icon above his head, but he will sell you the same food you can get from the menu. Same thing with the guy standing next to the horses in the stable. Same thing for the guy standing next to the table with armor on the table. There are a few things I found that you can't do in town, which is really unfortunate. As an example, you can't recruit troops, even though you recruit the troops directly from the important named noble, I believe they're noble NPCs. You develop a relationship with them, and over time they let you recruit more and more troops. That should have been a menu option when I find and talk to those people. It would give me even more reason to talk to them. But there's a handful of things like this where, like, there's no gameplay loop here for you. You don't have to play it like this, but I want to. And so as I note that you can play it like an RPG, I will tell you that we will probably be lightly playing it like an RPG today. If you're not familiar with the channel, I have a tendency to do what I call narrative role-playing. And basically what that means is I don't do voices for like characters, but I try to get my mind into the headspace of the character and try to do what the character would do in any given situation. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. I certainly will not be doing what is typically prescribed as the most efficient ways to play or the best ways to play. I think we're going to play a Battanian today, and that means very likely we're only going to be recruiting Battanians. The character will likely be a young person with not much experience in this world and probably won't know or trust other cultures and will probably be at war with other cultures. Why would we recruit them to our fighting forces? And so that means things like going around to the four corners of the planet and recruiting the exact right troop to have the best fighting force. Won't happen in this episode for sure, but would probably never happen if I continue with this game. Now, in addition to that, we're also playing with a whole host of mods. Most of them are aimed at making the type of difficulty that I like even more difficult. When we think about difficulty, we typically think about a skill-based difficulty. How quickly can you react? How quickly can you put together chains of combos and button presses and things like that? And the type of difficulty I like is usually considered a frustration mechanic, but I think that a difficulty that involves the complexity of systems is an experiential difficulty. And that's the kind of difficulty I like. So like I said, I've got a bunch of mods to that end. At some point by the time this video goes on the channel, I will have figured out there's either a list of the mods in the description of the video if you're interested in seeing what I'm using, or I might put together a collection on the Nexus, but it would come with a caveat that there's a couple of mods you have to install by hand. And a further note from that is that I am using a reshade mod that is quite intensive and probably not recommended for everybody. When I am standing in any given city with all frame capping and VSync off, I get about 200, 220 frames per second. When I turn on this reshade, I get about 70, 68, 71 frames per second. So that is a massive lop off the top for performance, and there are a lot of AI components in this game that take up a lot of CPU power for sure, but also GPU power and rendering the scene and stuff like that. It can just kind of bring a machine to a crawl if you don't have a really powerful one. So, okay, I have talked for entirely too long, so we're gonna hop in, we're gonna play for a little bit. We're gonna take a character right from the start, and just kind of see what adventure awaits them. I don't know necessarily we're gonna have too much of a plan in terms of what this character can become in a single episode, but if you stuck around this long and you stick around for the whole episode and you're interested in seeing more, let me know. The channel is a little bit full at the moment in terms of my schedule and the videos that I'm making. However, this game is kind of fantastic, and I would imagine I'd keep playing it regardless. So if people want to see it, let me know, and maybe I can figure something out. All right, that is really enough for me. Let's jump in. All right, and here we have Dallen Luvain, a young Battanian man of about 20 years old, who unfortunately, as of today, is a man without a clan, without a family, and without a home, because the game starts you off all by yourself with no family and both of your parents deceased. So I suppose we can imagine that Dallen's village was raided by bandits and his family was slaughtered. He grabbed his family's meager life savings of some 1,000 dinars, hopped on the fastest horse he could find, and quickly made his way out here to Marunath, where we are standing right now, because Dallen is determined to make sure that this is not the last chapter in his story. Rather, it's just the beginning of his adventure. And we've come to Marunath to start that adventure by joining the Battanian military. I have a mod called Serve as a Soldier, which does exactly what it probably sounds like it does. It lets you join any nobleman's army as a foot soldier. Basically, you get recruited the same way that you recruit troops from villages and cities, and you level up in exactly the same way, getting better gear and kind of going through the ranks. I also have a mod called Fog of War, that removes all of the icons from the map, and so you have to go actually visit places to discover them and add them to the map. So in that way it kind of behaves like Kenshi does, where you won't know where something is until you visit it at least once. And having Fog of War makes for a really good reason for a new character to join the military, because not to sound too much like a recruiter, but there's no better way for a young man to build skills, earn a little bit of money, have a little bit of adventure, and also discover new places than to join the military. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We have it on good authority that Caladog is in his keep and making plans to go to war, and we're going to see if we can sign on with him. Now, we are in the city walls of Marunath because there's one more thing any young man has to do before he heads out for adventure, and that is we need to go to our local tavern, and we're going to have a conversation with our tavern keeper. So we head into the tavern, we talk to the tavern keeper, and we let him know that we would like to start growing out our beard. Done. That is from a mod called Grow Your Beard, which also does exactly what it sounds like it does. It takes you through the stages of being shaved all the way to having a big long beard. I don't know why you have to tell the tavern keeper and not the barber. I have no idea, but you tell the tavern keeper you'd like to grow out your beard, and now our beard will start to grow. All right, and with our beard taken care of, we are going to leave Marunath, and we will wait with the game on pause outside the city gates, and oh no, there's bandits approaching. Oh, thank you. Mengus, please scare off those bandits. We're going to wait here for Caladog. He should be coming out shortly. There he is, Caladog. A word, please.
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace. At least, until I find out who you are, anyway.
Well, my name is Dallen, sir, and I think I know your name, but I'll ask it anyway. I'm Caladog, High King of the Battanians and Lord of Marunath. I'm always looking for good fighters. If you ask about me, I suspect you'll be told that I take good care of my men. Well, that is exactly what I am here to discuss. I would very much like to join your warband as a soldier. Very well, you may join. Thank you very much, sir. All right, and the very first thing we're going to do is we are going to visit the weaponsmith and get some better gear. All right, and one more thing we're going to do. As much as I like a uniform and looking like we belong with the troop that we're in, Dallen has absolutely no skills. He is slow, he is weak, and so he's going to need all the help he can get. So yeah, we are going to use our original body armor, which is a little better, and we're going to take our throwing axes and our shield with us, but we'll keep the hatchet. All right, that's good. And Caladog is off. Ooh, is he going to engage looters? We are. Look at that. Right into a fight. Yeah, we will never. His cavalry is going to take care of that, but we'll head out anyway. I think we get extra points for being in battle, so we'll be out in battle. Yeah, we're never ever going to beat his cavalry to the looters. Now, unfortunately, for quite some time, we are going to run slower and walk faster than all of the rest of his troops. But so be it. Nice. Can't even see. Oh, there they go. They're fleeing. Is the cavalry going to let him get away? There we go. Ride them down. All right, we won. I gained 0.5 morale. Do I get a single gold out of that? I plundered 1 gold. Nice. Beautiful. And no experience. Yeah, those are hardly ever worth going into. When there's like just 20 low-level looters and you're in a 1,000-man army. Speaking of which, there we go. I was going to say, let's get a bigger army before we go raiding. Nice. Besieging Visitng Castle. Awesome. Daytime siege. I love it. 924 versus 224. Let's attack. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and back right up. You guys are all trained and well outfitted. Dallen is brand new. He also walks faster than you, unfortunately, but we are going to... Oh my goodness. Please be careful, army buddy. Oh my god, I got shot! Alright, we're watching this, guys, not for the arrows. Those are fine. We're watching for flaming cannonballs. There it is. Run, 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 run! Oh my god. I hate seeing that wall of red. These guys just march to their death. You're braver than me, my friends. We haven't even had a chance to train. We've got, like, the crappiest gear. Oh, shit. Go, 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 go! Alright, the chances of my making it all the way to the front door. Oh, God. We will avenge your death, my brothers. You know, there's no shame in scattering, guys. You don't have to march to your death, I suppose. Though I guess I'm not the commander. Alright, gentlemen, if you want to maybe pick up the pace... There's no law that says we have to die out here. Man, they are, like, extra peppery today with these flaming cannonballs. I feel like this is more than I'm used to seeing. They've got a fervor for flaming cannonballs. Oh, stop. We're already dead. Stop. Oh, my God. Dallen, you are very lucky today. Nice. Plundering the dead. Good job. Alright. Hopefully we are close enough. That stupid catapult. Give it a rest. In we go. Alright, now. I am not wearing a helmet, so I'm just gonna stand back here, fellas. If you don't mind. Take care of the door. There we go. Run, run, run. Oh, God, get out of the hole. There's a hole above us. We're gonna get hit with rocks. There we go. And here they come. Come here. Nice. Get over here. You bastard. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Help! Ah, oh, too high. Give me that back. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Can I pick that up? There it is. Alright, I'm gonna stick with my men. Nice. Nice. We're doing good. It sure is. All right, get these guys. Don't make me do it alone. Somebody come with me. Run them down like dogs. Was that it? Nice.
We won!
It is not a victory if you do not celebrate. Nice. We got 5 morale. Did we plunder 1 gold? Visitng Castle has been taken by an army of which you are a member. Caladog grants his men their customary right of pillage after a successful siege. He tells them they may take property but must spare the townsfolk's lives. I don't think I plundered anything, but I did get 63 experience. And I earned $5, $4, whatever. And we are off to besiege Thractorae Castle. Nice, and it's close. I love it. Besiege away, Caladog. Yeah, if he keeps sieging castles, we'll stick with him for a while. It is fun, and it is a fantastic way to level up. Hopefully at some point he'll stop in a city to drop off his prisoners and pick up new recruits. And we can train with troops and maybe join a tournament. Nice, another daytime siege. 827 versus 372. Let's go. Alright, gentlemen. You know the drill. I'll be in the back. Nice, I think we picked the no flaming cannonball way. And we are, like, just barely being missed by some arrows there. Fantastic. This is a very difficult troop to be with right now. Coming in on the right side like this, we get bottlenecked very badly. Oh, God. Alright. Let's go. I can't see. I can't see. You're all in my way. Oh, I put up a shield. Alright. Oh! Okay, I got shot. Come on, guys, attack. Push your way through. I believe in you. Oh, God. There we go. Go, 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 go. We're trying to charge. Beautiful. I don't know where I am. I don't know which one's me. Oh, it fell off! No, and I'm stuck here. Okay, wait. No, no, no. There we go. All right, whatever. It's easier to get up now. Screw you guys. Oh, look at this. A bloodbath. Oh, shit. Did we go get those guys? You got them. Nice. Alright, I'm going with you guys. Probably a mistake, but oh, Jesus. Nice. Get my axe out. This is chaos. Absolute chaos. Can I jump this? No. Get him. Unbridled chaos. Wait, no. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, oh my God. Nice, where are we going? I'm with you guys. Nice! Oh, what, I cut off his hand? Oh, shit. Charge. Man, we're getting a little confused. Where are we going? Alright. You guys rock. You're my army buddies. There we go. Oh my God. It's just chaos. Did we win? Nice. Not a victory if you don't celebrate. We gained 6 morale and 0.2 renown. I love it. Alright, and Thractorae Castle has been taken by an army of which you are a member. Caladog has ordered the Thractorae Castle be laid to waste. His troops sweep through the fortress, taking whatever loot they like and setting fire to the rest. I love it. Alright, and we get to level up. Fantastic. Alright, we'll put a point into athletics. That'll always be useful. We'll unpause. And off we go to defend Vernon Castle. Hopefully from a smaller army. Barely. Alright, daytime battle slightly pitched in our favor. This is what we came here for. Let's attack. I love it. Let's go. Infantry engage. Gentlemen, I unfortunately run just a little bit faster than you now. Oh, and here comes the cavalry. They always seem to want to ride right through us. I was using realistic battle mod for a minute, which fixes the cavalry completely. Like, they're no longer constantly in the way, but for whatever reason, I think it's incompatible with some of my other mods, and it would cause a lot of crashes. Nice! Headshot! Haha! Get over here. You! Oh my God! Oh, that you're with me. Who's who around here? Charge. Nice. Oh my god, it's absolute. Oh no! I just got trampled by a horse with no rider. Dude, this game is ridiculously good. This is so good. Alright, get in there. God damn it, I'm too slow. Where is everybody? You! Get over here. I'm trying to hit you. Alright. Pick out ranged again. Man, we gotta level up. I need better gear. Level up. We need to get promoted. Think I can hit him? I can, I guarantee you. It's a waste of an axe. Let's see if I can pick it up. Nice! Got it. Where's the infantry? Let's stay together. I don't do good on my own. Is that them right in front of us, or are they with us? That's the enemy. Oh, we are gonna come up from behind. Nice. No, 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 don't veer off. Let's go get these guys. Yeah, there you go. What are we doing? Why are we backing up? Stay with me. Don't. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Oh, shit. Oh, you're with me. You're with me. You're not. Get over here. Alright, whatever. You guys got him. Alright, guys. No quarter for the Craven. Let's go. Oh! Oh my god, help somebody! Don't you know? Come on, guys, you got this. Avenge me. Is it just the one? Oh no, there's a couple guys. I was gonna say, is it the one cavalry they're all going after? Might be. Alright, come on, you got this. Nice! Beautiful. Alright, Dallen was downed and unfortunately is so injured that he cannot continue the attack, but they'll be fine without him. Easy victory. And we got 206 experience, and we leveled up. Nice. Our athletics, beautiful. We'll take morning exercise, 3% combat movement speed, and 5% combat movement speed for troops in our formation. Done. Love it. Now at some point, ooh, we're running. Yes, we are running. We are being chased. That's gonna not be good. We might get captured. Oh god, no, we're doing it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I can't join the battle. No! Oh no, this is gonna end badly. Alright. Alright, whatever, there's nothing we can do. We gotta leave it to the others. We got defeated. We're gonna get captured. We were captured. Your captors have no more use for you and aren't in a murderous mood, so they let you go. I cannot believe Caladog! Oh my god. Alright. We are no longer at war with anybody since we were signed on, which is, you know, hey, it's weird, but it's fine. Let's see what happened to Caladog. He's taken prisoner, I'm sure. That was unexpected. Caladog of the Battanians has been taken prisoner by Meritor of the Western Empire. And that's Meritor. No, that's Crotor's army. Alright. Alright, wow, we have, no health. We're not at war with anybody here, so we're fine. We are gonna hightail it to... We're gonna hightail it back towards town. Secret singer. We discovered one of our party members, which is just us, is an extremely good singer. Nice. Alright, so with Dallen's military career unceremoniously brought to an end, Dallen's gonna strike out on his own, I suppose. I had a couple of mods turned off while I was in the military because it makes it really difficult to deal with them, but we are now also using a mod called I'm Tired, which will be very noticeable right away. Basically, it just stops you from marching armies all the way across the map in one fell swoop. Every day, my army will have to rest at least 6 hours or suffer penalties for not. They'll get, like, morale hits and, like, all sorts of stuff. And there's also some minor positives. The default version of the mod is pretty forgiving, and I have it set up kind of challenging. We get very low morale for keeping our troops well rested and can suffer some pretty decent penalties for not keeping them rested. And I also have party speed tweaks, which changes the way all NPCs and the player character move pretty dramatically. Things like having so much as one herd animal, one farm animal in your troop will slow you down pretty dramatically, and it will kind of scale up as you have more. Additionally, to get like cavalry bonuses and stuff like that, you have to have actual mounted horses, not just horses that troops can mount. They have to actually be the ones that are just purely for riding. Among a bunch of other things. Like, it changes things pretty dramatically. As people start to pick up prisoners, they slow down. And as they get, like, wounded and things like that, like, all sorts of things kind of mess with the speed a lot more, which makes it a little more interesting, because I found that, like, I was just kind of chasing bandits all over the place, never needing to rest, and always just being, like, 1/10 of a point ahead of them, and, like, having to chase them halfway across the map. So this kind of stops that. But we will do a bit of working first. We marched all night, we're getting weary, -10 morale. I guess I should have rested first. That didn't count as rest? Alright, whatever. We took a morale hit, that's fine. And I think there's no reason for Dallen to not strike out on his own. We don't have much in the way of money. I think we got our money plundered when we got captured. I didn't notice exactly where I was at, but I assumed that we lost some of that there. I have the realistic prisoners mod, I think it's called, and so I lose, if I get captured while I'm leading an army, I'll lose all of my money and all of my gear, or like a bunch of my money, like 90%, I think. We will hire some troops, sure. We are not going to help anybody with anything until we have at least 10 troops, if not 20. We've rested for 5.5 hours. We're going to wait a little longer. I'm not really loving... There we go. Rested enough for the day. I just wanted to be rested enough for the day. And we're going to head back to Marunath, I think. Let's see what happens. I also have a mod that obfuscates... This might come with Fog of War. It obfuscates how many troops there are until you get close enough that you can actually tell. There's 6 of them, 6 of us. They might chase after us. They're much faster than us. Let's go in here. We'll go in here and wait. We'll wait a little longer. Alright. We're going to wait through the night. Because I'm also going to buy food while I'm here. Wait through the night. We travel faster in the morning anyway. We'll buy a little bit of food. Done. And we may go to Marunath, and I think what we'll do is we'll take out a loan. I've got Zorbarak's Legacy. Oh my god, those looters are so fast and we're so not. What's making us slow? We are weary from technically not resting. Frustrating. That'll wear off over time. Our party appreciates the extra time they got hanging out in Cantrek. Not having to... No!
What have we here?
I walked right into that and I had every opportunity to turn around.
Answered our prayers and granted us success in the hunt.
Alright, well, maybe we can work something out. Make it worth our while not to kill you. Will you take money? How much? All of it? It's fine. We are going to be taking out a loan so we can hire more people. That's fine. I'd rather do that than fight 12 guys, so... Done. Take 136 bucks. Go away. Alright, into Marunath we go. Yeah, I think I was mentioning I have Zorbarak's Legacy, which adds banking. I think that's where that comes from. And we are going to take $1,000. We have 30 days to pay that back, but that'll let us recruit more troops. And we will get some more food. We got 12 days worth of food. We're fine. We're fine. We're not taking a hit yet. I'll tell you what we are going to do. We are going to head down the road. What we'll do, I think... is I think we'll make a counterclockwise ring around the lake. And see what we can discover. We're out on our own. We need to find some troops. We need to be very careful. Let's wait here for just a little bit. Actually, wait. We need to rest overnight. We'll sleep, we'll leave in the morning. That's what we need to do. Alright. We've got 11 looters. We gotta be a little careful. We just need more people. There should be a village over here. We'll make the clockwise ring around. We'll see if we can find troops. Maybe find some people that need some help. We are being run down by somebody. Please have recruits. You have 1. Thank you so much. Oh, a bandit base. That is interesting. Alright. We're going to spend some time helping the locals around their village, gathering resources, and we're going to wait for this guy to take off. Alright. There's a small group of bandits who seem to be stuck in here. It does look like we're a little bit faster than them, so we're going to try to beat them out of here. I'd like to be above 10 before we head into battle. Now, we could, in theory, have joined another nobleman's army, but like I said, we'll strike out on our own. Delmengus needs grain seeds. Well, I need troops at higher numbers. We'll do some work here as well. You and 10 of your peasants are helping the locals around their village by gathering resources and working the land. And we get to earn a little bit of money for doing that. Every day we can work a couple of hours and make a little bit of money. It also counts as sleep because I guess we do dog watches. Some people do some work, some people get some rest, so. I very much like this I'm tired mod. It makes the game a little more finicky, like you kind of have to... It slows it down a lot, but I really like the idea of having to, like, plan out your travel and making, like, once the world kind of opens up and you can see, like, you have to go great distances and you have to be places at certain times, you start to realize, like, oh, I really have to plan this out. I can't just click the city halfway across the map and just get there. I have to actually really think about this in terms of food and sleep and places I can rest and all that sort of stuff. All right. Please have more than one troop. The war is just... it's killing me. Alright, back out on the road we go. We'll head into Seonen. Hopefully Seonen has some troops. They're not gonna. Nobody seems to have troops. These noblemen are snatching them all up to go to war. Alright. Seonen has no troops, but we will take a walk around town. There usually is some good trade between Seonen and Marunath. And perhaps Dallen knows that. We may also stop at the, tavern. Let's see if there are any Battanians in town who might want to throw in with our cause of searching for adventure. But first, let's see what the trade situation is. Sir, what do you have for sale? Alright, this is what we're looking for. Buy it here for 32, sell it for 116 in Marunath. It costs 44, it weighs 10 pounds. We're gonna fill up. Perfect. We still got money to pay troops and buy more troops on the way back to Marunath, but we'll make a little bit of money, hopefully. Alright. Sorry, sir. Don't mind me. I get very excited when I buy beer. Alright, and we're also going to stop in the, tavern, like I said. Madam, say what you will about Lord Luvain. He'll give the lowest wretch in the realm a fair hearing in his court. Can't deny that. Well, good day to you. I like to talk to the locals every once in a while, because sometimes they have trade good rumors. And we can run some more stuff back to Marunath. Oh, you know what we also didn't do? I didn't talk to, the Ransom Broker. There he is. Hello, sir. You have the bearing of a warrior. Do you have a minute? We may have interests in common. Go on. Splendid. I suspect that you may, in your line of work, occasionally acquire a few captives. I could possibly take them off your hands. I'd pay, of course. Are you a slaver? Ah, no. Slavers are rare these days. It used to be that when the Empire and its neighbors made war upon each other, the defeated were usually taken as slaves. That helped pay for the war, you see. But today, for better or for worse, that is not practical. What with the frontiers broken and raiders crossing this way and that, there are far too many opportunities for captives to escape. But that doesn't mean that war cannot be profitable. Indeed, it still can. Many captives are still taken, and their families will pay to have them back. Men such as I crisscross the Empire and the Outer Kingdoms, acquiring prisoners and contacting their kin for a suitable ransom. So were you to acquire a few prisoners in one of your victorious affrays, and wish to relieve yourself of their care and feeding, I or one of my colleagues would be happy to pay for them as sort of a speculative investment. Well, what if their families can't pay? I suppose I could sell them to the republics of Jeroya to row their galleys, although even in Jeroya they prefer free oarsmen these days. But it rarely comes to that. You'd be surprised what sort of treasures the peasant can dig out of his cowshed or wheedle out of his cousins. Well, what can I get for a prisoner? It varies. I fancy that I have a fine eye for assessing a ransom. There are a dozen little things about a man that will tell you whether he goes to bed hungry or spices his meat with pepper and cloves from the east. The real money, of course, is in the aristocracy. And if you ever want to do my job, you'll want to learn about every landowning family or tribal chief in Calradia, their estates, their offspring, both lawful and bastard, and of course, their credit with the merchants. Would you be able to ransom me if I were taken? Of course. I'm welcome in every court in Calradia. There's not many men who can say that. So always be sure to keep a pot of dinars buried somewhere and a loyal servant who can find it in a hurry. Alright, that's all I need to know, thank you. And I do not have any prisoners to sell you. Good day. However, madam, a word. What can I bring you, sir? Would you like to taste our local specialty? A mug of sour beer and a strip of dried venison? Sure, I'll have that. It'll be right up. Now, I believe we're going to talk to her. Enjoying your drink, sir? Well, I really like this meal, and I'd like it served to all my men. With pleasure, sir. That'll cost you $52. Here you go. Done. Very generous of you, my lord. Good health and fortune to all of you. I believe that raises their morale. So, let's see. Are there people to talk to in here? If we got Battanians, we'd be interested in having a word, learning some stories, seeing if anybody is worthy of joining us on our adventures. I think I might have mentioned in the beginning, Dallen is a good man. He is generous, honest, and merciful, at least for now. We'll see if those traits hold. So we'll listen to people's stories. We'll try not to use the encyclopedia to find out ahead of time, but we'll listen to people's stories, and if anybody sounds like they align with our core values, we might take them with us. But at the very outset, probably going to be purely Battanians. There may be some specific narrative contrivances that help us open our minds up as we see more of the world. But for now, we're Battanian. We'll find kinsmen to join our ranks. Also because Dallen is, you know, like I said, basically a good guy, at least at this point. Who knows what he'll grow to become. But we'll try not to do things that sound purely evil. There's a handful of jobs you can get, some quests that just sound like you're doing illegal things. So, but for the rest of it, we'll have to find out what's good, bad, and indifferent. All right. Now, I said we were going to make a clockwise run, but we just bought all this beer. Oh no, we've been ambushed by bandits. While traveling, your party gets surrounded by a group of bandits. We're going to pay gold to have them lead, and hopefully it's not too much money. 69 coins, not that bad. I have a mod that adds random events like that. Some of them are good, many of them are bad. That event, I have learned the hard way, is like 50 or 60 raiders, so at the outset it is very wise to leave that be. Alright, we will recruit more troops. We will also do some working, and we'll rest till morning. Alright, it's a little late in the afternoon, but we'll see if we can make it to Marunath before sundown. We'll see. Alright, nice. Beautiful, 1,400 bucks. I think that was more, yeah, I don't know. I might have spent $709. We might not have made that much. But we gained a level. Beautiful. What shall we put it in? Oh, you know what we're going to put it in? Horse riding. We're going to be on horseback a lot. We'll put our point in the horse riding. And see what you got for troops. Did I already recruit troops? I might have. We will rest until morning, make camp outside the walls. We'll leave at dawn. Perfect. See if there are any more troops. There are not. We're going to do a clockwise run. We already went down this way. We'll go clockwise run. I was going to say we can go fight these guys. We probably could have caught them. Be nice to get the troops into battle. But also, there's much world to discover out here. We've rested more than the needed time. We've got extra morale. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Now we have 20 troops, which means we can arrange our party before battle, which is good. Also, no one needs help. I think Beglamar needed a bandit base taken care of, but I'd like to have people leveled up before we go there. Alright. There's definitely something down there. We spy what looks like some type of farm off in the distance. We'll head down. Oh, there's one right in front of us. Nice. We will rest here for the night, and I don't think oh, you know what? I'm gonna waste some money and buy some archers. Yes. I'm gonna waste some money and buy some archers, and I'm not gonna risk having people defect, because I would like more archers. It's a waste of money, but, like I said, I'd rather that than people defect. And possibly lose some of my archers. Alright, we'll do some working here. And again, we'll leave in the morning. And none of these farmers need any assistance. What a bummer. Alright, we are going to continue our clockwise trek. Man, I can't believe Caladog got captured so fast. Oh, he was released. Nice. Maybe we'll run into him again. We haven't upgraded any troops, so we may well join back up with him. It's really nice to hang out with the army for a bit, because you get to discover stuff. Like, I think there's a city right here. We may run up there anyway. I mean, Dallen is from, but yes, there is. Nice. Dallen is from Battania. He should know all this stuff. He probably does better than I do. He has a vague idea of where the city is, which luckily we discovered. Alright, we got some food in Dunglaney's, and it looks like there's going to be something here, so we'll head here. That is probably Carbantheth. We'll find out. And I cannot believe none of these None of these farmers need any assistance. Oh my god, there's so many deserters. The war is a rough place. That'll be fantastic once we get... we could have gone and helped with that. No, it might not be wise. That'll be fantastic once we get leveled up a bit. It's really fantastic being able to skirmish with those guys because they all have a lot of good gear. Alright, nothing for us in Glenlithrig. I don't know if we go to discover what's up here. Deserters is what's up here. What are you doing? What is going on? There's just millions of deserters blocking the path. There's so many of them. Oh my god. And looters? How many looters is that? We may go take care of those looters. How fast are they? 4.1? They're exactly as fast as us. I will never catch them. Alright. We'll work here for a bit. Maybe those deserters will clear off of Carbantheth. And we'll rest until morning since we have to trek through the woods. We want to make sure we're as fast as we can possibly be. And then we will try again for Carbantheth. Man, there are so many deserters here. There must have been a battle nearby. Whatever, we're faster than these guys, so not too worried about it. Alright, we picked up some silver ore that it seems like we should be able to sell for an incredibly high price right at Dunglaney, so we're going to try to do that. We're also going to try to not get... Oh, the dreaded sweat. That is a bummer. There has been an outbreak of some sort of illness among your troops. Fever, debilitating aches and pains, and a few men can barely stand. All the symptoms point towards this being what many may call the dreaded sweats. You order your men to wash up in a creek before moving out. Hopefully this won't become something too serious. Alright, we are turning right back around. Because we are way too slow. We're going to wait here for a hot second. We may all, again, wait till morning. As 30 deserters walk by. You guys better hang around once my troops get leveled up. My goodness. What an insane start this has been. Caladog got captured in his, what, third battle? Alright, dreaded sweats are done with. We should be faster than just about everybody at this point. And we should be able to make it to Dunglaney's, and hopefully the economy hasn't shifted too much that I just took a bath on that. Also, how many people are fighting over here? Caravan of 35 is fighting 5, and we don't know. Let's see if these guys come join. They do. 56. We're gonna go help. We're gonna go help if we're allowed. Oh, it's done.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
Well, my name is Dallen, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Ulislav of the Forest People. I do not believe I have any quarrel with you. All right. I accidentally clicked on you. I was coming to help. Let's see if we can catch these guys. Nah, they're faster than us. All right, whatever. On to Dunglaney's. All right, we made a cool 400 bucks, it looks like, from our trade transaction. I'm curious what's in this corner before we make the loop. Let's do this. I'm going to click on these guys. I'm slower than them, so I'm not going to catch them. And we are going to camp here. And we will level up our scouting with Day Traveler. Plus 2% travel speed during the daytime, 10% sight range during daytime in campaign map. Done. We like to travel during the day. However, it is at night, and we are going to get the heck away from these deserters. Sometimes they leave you alone, sometimes they don't. It would be nice if any of these farms needed a dang thing. There are Sea Raiders. There are 10 Sea Raiders who may actually give us a run for our money, but we might try to go ahead and catch up with them. Dallen had a failed hunt. Looks like we rested long enough to hunt. That comes from I'm tired as well. We're going to try to fight these raiders. I got 22 guys. They're usually pretty well outfitted, and I'm not good at this, so. But if we can catch them, we'll fight them. Not if they catch up with deserters. They're bouncing between the deserters and us. There we go. Come on, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Oh, nice, and we discovered Tor Lilad. Come on, I'm gonna lose my... Oh, we're gonna lose morale. I gotta stop here. We're gonna lose morale. It's too late. I rested enough for the day. Let's see if we can catch them. Come on, you bastards. Oh, they're just as fast as me. I hate you. I hate you. We'll run them till we get tired again. Into the forest, into the forest. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, god damn it. All right, we're gonna rest here. Oh, we'll see what Cantrek needs. Maybe we'll help out Cantrek. All right, we'll head into the village and see what these guys need. We've heard a rumor they might need some help with some brigands. And we'll see what we can do about that. Man, I will tell you, this game is absolutely beautiful. They did such an amazing job with every single one of these villages and cities. Like, a lot of them are repeated, obviously, but they're all just so cool. And they feel so very lived in. And this, reshade that I have going as well really helps the realism effect. Quite beautiful. This is what it looks like without it. Much more saturated, but this is just stunning. This is, like, absolutely fantastic. Oh, did I pass the guy I was supposed to talk to? I did. There you are, sir.
Well now, stranger. Peace to you. What is your name?
My name's Dallen, sir. Who are you? I'm Mitch. I own land around here, and I speak for many of the people in this village. Yes, I believe I've heard your name. Oh, nice. My feats of war are getting around? Sweet. Well, I heard you might need help with some problems. Yes, we've always had trouble with bandits, but recently, we've had a lot more than our share. The hills outside of town are infested. A lot of us are afraid to take their goods to market. Some have been murdered. People tell me I'm getting so desperate, I'll turn bandit myself. It's bad. So you want me to hunt them down? Well, sir, you'll never get all these outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down some of the most vicious ones, let's say 2 bands of brigands, robbing us wouldn't seem so lucrative. Maybe the rest would go bother someone else. Do you think you can help us? And this will tell us we can send someone else, and we'll say, yes, indeed, I will hunt down 2 bands of brigands for you. Very good. I'll be waiting for the good news. Once you return, I'm ready to offer you a reward of 550 dinars. Just make sure you defeat at least 2 bands, no more than a day's ride away from here. Done and done, my friend. That's exactly the job I'm looking for. It is early in the morning. We have slept. We do not need troops. I wonder which direction the bandits might be in. Let's head up. Caladog is the new owner of Thractorae Castle. So I guess he's back at war. If we run into him, we might join him. It's a possibility. We're not gonna ditch this job. Oh, there we go. That's who I'm looking for. How fast are you? Faster than me. I hate you. You're a fair bit faster than me, too. Oh, let's try that guy. You're also... Everybody's faster than me. Stop it. Yeah, get in the forest where I'm faster than you. Barely. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna have to sleep. Yeah, we gotta sleep. We want to be... Oh, is this one of these is Caladog? No. Alright. We're gonna see if we can trap one of these guys in the mountains. We can! Nice! Beautiful. Mess with us and we'll sell our lives dearly. Well, I don't care, brigands. Surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. Alright. Deal. Alright. We're gonna hang out here and let them come to us. Let's go ahead and get in a shield wall, even though you don't have shields. Oh no, they have two mounted. Ugh. All right, let's pull archers up a little. This is not ideal. All right, this is a bummer. I don't have a pike. Oh, I should have bought a lance before we came out to do this. Whoops. Get him! Attack! Whoops, wrong guys.
One man, hear me!
Hold right there. 3. Arrows, stay where you are. I pulled the wrong guys. Infantry. Pace up.
Pace up!
Arrows, stay where you are. I do not have anything correct for this. This is not gonna go well. Alright. Infantry.
Warriors!
Infantry, get up with the archers.
Move!
I got off my horse by accident. Alright. We got a couple guys left. Nice! So good! Thank you! My god, that was unexpected. Beautiful. I'm on a slow horse. I got a short weapon. No lance. I'm gonna run him back this way. Shoot him in the face! Shoot him in the face! Nice! Nice! Get him! Attack! Beautiful! What's left of you guys? Alright. It's not a victory if we don't celebrate. I completely forgot I took out a loan and I did not buy a lance. I did not get ready for this at all. All right. We will take your tier 4 troop. We may end up releasing him, though. It's going to slow us down dramatically, so we'll leave the rest of them. And, what? What? Yes, we'll take that. We don't look fantastic, but we'll take your stuff, sure. I definitely want... What am I length here? 53, 71. I like a nice long weapon. And we got a spear. Oh my god, this worked out completely well for as horribly as I handled the whole thing. We got just about everything we need. Fantastic. We'll take that loot, sure. How many people survived? Ah, we're all right. We're fine. Sorry. All the troops who died. Sorry, fellas. All right, now we're going to be very slow, so we got to be careful. We got wounded members, and we got some prisoners. Prisoners aren't actually doing that bad. The wounded members are much, much worse. We're going to take them to Marunath, though. Actually, wait. We're going to stop at Dunglanie's, or Cantrick, rather, and hire some people. Jesus Christ! Is he beelining for me? No, he's chasing that guy. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Archers. Beautiful. All right, perfect. And we can rest here. We'll work. Do our dog watches. Some on, some off. Some people sleep, some people work. And we will rest until morning. Let the guys get some extra R&R after that battle. Proud of you guys. Nice, and I can take another archer. Beautiful. We are going to try to make for Marunath. But that's also half strategic. Which way are we going? Because I was going to say, if we could do exactly this. If we can trap some... I was going to say, if we could trap somebody in here again. Or, also, we move faster in the forest than most people, so... If we can catch somebody in here. Almost. We'll trade off our prisoners and head back out. Alright, nice. We made 87 bucks selling off our prisoners. And hopefully... Oh, we're gonna rest. We will take a rest, and hopefully we'll see some bandits in the forest. You know, while we're at Marunath, I think I'm gonna pay off that loan and take out another one. Lest we incur penalties. Alright, I could not take out a loan, but we should be okay. We should be fine. Oh, what is Dethert's army doing moving through here? Please don't go to war with the Battanians right now. And who are we at war with? Caladog's been taken prisoner again. Wait. Summer of 1084? No, that was the last time that happened. Alright. Who are we at war with? Nobody. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully... Dethert is not in Battania because he feels like going to war. And it looks like at night we're going to move just a little bit faster than these mountain bandits. Maybe we can catch them. We might use that to our advantage, actually. Oh, it looks like Vlandia is at war with the Western Empire. Oh, come on, we got these guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. Can you just catch him, please, before I get too tired? You got him, you got him. There we go. You got a problem? Not if you give up now. If not, prepare to fight. You'll never take us alive. There's 2 people. All right, there's only 2 of them, but I'm going in. We're attacking. All right, let's do this, gentlemen. I am going to take out my pike. Want infantry start pacing up? You know what, bows, you can pace up as well. Everybody just pace up. How dare you? Nice. Good job, gentlemen. The day is indeed ours. One of the volunteers got hurt. Alright, I don't care about these prisoners. Oh, but I do care about your stuff. We're not going to take the hog. We'll take the silk, we can sell that, the butter, the cheese, and yeah, we'll wear the headcloth as much as I don't love it. Head protection is better than no head protection. Done. And we just made 500 bucks from helping Ath Cafal. Oh no, that was of Cantrick. Oh, Ath Cafal had a job as well. Let's head back there. Man, the Western Empire and Vlandia are going crazy on Battanian soil. How did that even happen? What are you both doing here? Alright. Leveled up all 9 of our volunteers. Fantastic. Alright, we'll see what the villagers of Ath Cafal need help with. We've heard rumors they need help with bandits as well. We should probably circle back and pick up that bandit base quest from Beglamar if we can. If it has not disappeared. Alright, we got another job hunting down another 2 bands of brigands. Let's head up to the, let's head up to the forest. That's even closer to Ath Cafal. We move faster than these guys in the forest, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage. That is so cool. Look at this. Oh, other people are fighting them. Don't be fighting. These are my bandits. Stop it. You're of 100 men. You bastard. Oh, look how slow they're moving. Oh, he's got 11 prisoners. He's going to move slow no matter what. I'm getting him. Oh, we're going to get him. Yes, we are. Ha 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 ha. Oh, man. Monsters Party caught up with us. They're going to dominate. They probably have 50 cavalry. We're not even going to see a fight. Whatever. You're not looking at a fight. Neither am I. If you surrender, there's 128 people behind us. You'll never take us alive. You're so stupid. Oh my god, I hate you, monster. All right, we'll attack. All right. Oh my god. All right. Everybody just go. Run. My whole troops. Go. Pace up. Go. Infantry. Just rush. Just go. Where are they? Over here? Oh, you bastard, I missed. How did I miss? There we go. Good job, guys. Good job. Yes, indeed. All right. Overkill. And I earned 8% of the loot and a Stygian peasant as a troop. Yeah, we'll take him in. I don't love the idea of recruiting outside of our culture at the outset, but perhaps Dallen, with his merciful heart, is willing to take this gentleman in. And what do we get? Oh, nice. Some waxed studded vambraces. We'll take those. We'll take everything, definitely. Oh, that's right. We're over the limit. We didn't lose anybody because we fought with 128 people. My friend, we are going to have to let you go. I'm sorry. I don't want to risk losing a Battanian. May you find safety in Battanian woods. All right, it is late at night. We are going to rest in Ebereth. We'll work through the night. 21 of our peasants help the locals. And someone in our party is a secret singer. Nice. All right. And the forest is working out nicely for us, so we're going to head back in here. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, you're moving so slow. You got a prisoner. I love it. We should be able to catch you.
We're
yes,
just
beautiful.
harmless shepherds.
Yeah, you look it. I think not, brigands. Surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. All right, gentlemen. Here they come. You know what? Let's pace up a bit here. Let's get the infantry up there. Actually, let's do it this way. Infantry right there and there. And archers, you can go there. And we'll wait for them to come to us. They might not even make it to us. Oh, I missed. Don't you throw stuff at me. Don't you dare. How dare you throw things at my horse? All right, come back this way. Infantry, go ahead and charge. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. A Vlandian armed trader. Huh. Well, I can't take you, sir. Sorry. That is an interesting... Oh, we'll take you for sure. Nice. That is a very interesting recruit to find as a prisoner. Oh, you had so much good stuff. We're not taking that mule. That I am not taking. Nice. We got our money from Ath Cafal, and we picked up a bunch of trade goods, and we are literally just outside of Marunath. That's fantastic. And we might do a large loop around. We did the close loop, sort of, around the lake. We might do the large loop around the mountain range. 1,500 bucks worth of trade goods. I love it. Let's head over to Beglamar and see if they still need help. It doesn't look like they do, but sometimes when you get a little closer... Nah, it looks like someone else took care of that bandit base already. All right. You know what we'll do? We'll come down here, and we'll run around the outside of this crater that is Battania. Oh, Delmengus needs something. Change of plans. We're here to help. Lend a hand in Battania wherever we can. We'll check out their lovely village and see what kind of assistance they need. Peace to you, stranger.
Peace to you, stranger.
Well, I heard you might need help with a problem. Well, I have a bit of a dispute with Ebereth. I recently purchased the right to graze cattle in the nearby pasture from a landowner there, but now some of the herders are making problems. Well, what's the problem? They claim that I don't have the right to graze there. that the village land can't be bought and sold like that. But look, I spent my silver, and I'm not going to get it back. Meanwhile, I can't afford to wait. I need someone to ride along with my herdsmen, so my cattle can graze, one way or another, even if it means violence. I can't let my herd just starve. Alright, well, we don't have any companions, so we can get your herdsmen to the pastures. That sounds like we are going to be making friends with Delmengus and enemies of Ebereth. Alright, off we go, friends. Alright, and we catch up with the Ebereth peasants. Don't get involved with this. We've grazed our herds on these hillsides since our father's time. We don't care if one rich bastard gives a couple of bags of silver to another rich bastard. We don't care about title deeds, or courts of law, or any of that. Custom is custom, and we're not going anywhere. Well, you can take your grievances to your lord, or whoever sold the land. The law says a buyer has rights, and you'll need to clear out. Well, you're just a rich bastard's lackey. Alright, fair enough. Alright, and we get to level up. We are definitely going to be putting a point into intelligence, as that gives us a little bit for steward and medicine, which we'll be using a lot, and engineering as well, but we will certainly be making use of steward and medicine. And we can level up one of our skills. What's not looking too good? I want to get horse riding leveled. Oh, polearms are looking dismal. We will throw a point to polearms. I like being on horseback and charging with a couched lance. So we'll throw a point to polearms for now. Dallen has lost his merciful trait. I have no idea what causes that. Sometimes I've kept that for hours upon hours, and sometimes I've lost it literally the second I hit play. But he is no longer merciful, so be it. Maybe we'll be executing people. And we can recruit some more troops. We'll take a frontliner. Done. Also, we've got some money. Let's see, can we level anybody up? We can. Nice. We'll definitely level up our archers. And we'll take one each of a clan warrior and a wood runner. Beautiful. I have a mod that changes the upgrade path, and I'm not too familiar with it, so I'm just kind of looking at the little picture and whatever looks nice. This haircut's a little weird, but those javelins look like they're going to do some good, so. Alright. We make it to Varricsand just in time to sleep for the night. Alright, and it's morning. We'll take a walk through the lands. Oh, this is a lovely village. Alright, we'll go see what kind of help these guys need. Oh, this place is fantastic. I'm playing another character on a concurrent save who's Vlandian. And this culture's fantastic. It's like classic medieval knight. So good. But he's very far along. He's a vassal with a bunch of fiefs. But I don't get to spend much time in Vlandia because we're constantly at war. And Vlandia is doing very well. But also, we conquered basically all of Aserai. And pretty much every single piece of land the character owns is in Aserai, so I spend all of my time down there. And I never get to see any of these Vlandian homeland villages. These are lovely. 550 bucks for 2 bands of brigands? Consider it done, my friend. Alright, let's head out. Alright, it's early in the morning. We are well rested. Let's run for the forest. We're faster in the forest than most of these bandits, so. Alright. We rested up in Oxhall, and Dallen got himself a leather coif. Looks lovely. Looks like a 1920s football player. And we have at least one bandit out here who's going to get too far away from us. And too far away from Varricsand. We're going to head back into this forest. And there's some sea raiders. Beautiful. They are exactly as fast as us, but maybe we can get them to turn back into the forest. Come on, turn back to the forest. Go, 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 go. Do it. I love it. I love it. We're going to catch you. Oh, we might catch too many people. Let's give them a little breathing room. I don't want an even fight. We want nothing fair. We want only a pitched battle in our favor. We'll go for this guy. Done. That's about beautiful. There we go. There we go. That should be good enough. That should be good enough. We can get him. We can get him. Come on. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. You got this. How many are here? 17? We can do that. We can do that.
We're
just 5. All right.
Traders.
I thought the other guys were going to catch up, but they didn't. So I think not brigand. Surrender or die. Man, I can't believe they didn't get pulled in. Interesting. Alright. Just a little bit too far, I suppose. Gentlemen, this is a terrible place for us to be set up here. Let's get on this hill, sure. Done.
Warriors! Move! Footmen!
Infantry up front, archers on the ridge. Let them deal with fording the lake there. And infantry, why don't you go shield wall? Archers, you could step up just a little bit. And spread out. Nice. Alright. Infantry pace up. Footmen come at it from the side. Second tier infantry, flank them. Oh, I thought you were gonna step forward. Nice! Killed one. Beautiful. Nice! Oh, shit. Go, 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 go! Nice. Where is he? There he is. I thought that was one of ours. My last futile little swing of the pike. Good job, guys. You can keep your low-level prisoners. Oh, but I will take your broadleaf spear. Thank you very much. One of 2 brigands taken care of. Oh, man, we're disorganized. I'll never catch that guy. That's a bummer. Can you just come fight me, please? Please, please. Yes, yes. Oh, come on. Come on. So close. Oh, up against the mountain. We might catch him. No, we gotta rest. We gotta rest. While traveling near Palisant, you are met by a small band of refugees. They look as though they haven't eaten in days, probably been on the run for quite some time, and enduring harsh environment with very little clothing or food. Despite their weakened state, you figure the majority of these men would make fine soldiers if given a hot meal and a good night's rest, or perhaps more fitting as manual labor. We'll give them food. How much food am I going to give them? Probably all my food. We'll give them food. Done. You stop the refugees and signal for a few men to grab some food from the rear of the formation. Their eyes light up as they haven't had a full meal in days. You're very welcome. I think I'm just gonna. I just ran through my period of needing to rest. We're gonna lose morale. Yeah, 10 morale lost. We're gonna catch them though. What do you want with us? Well, I want you to surrender or die, brigand. There's only 4 of them. Let's all start pacing up. Archers as well. Wait a minute. And pace up.
Move forth!
The archers are sometimes faster than the infantry, so I like to give the infantry a head start. All the infantry hold up there. Let's not get into their... Let's not give them the high ground. Let's let them come closer to us. Oh, we're not going to be able to. They're going to hold. No, they're coming towards us. Beautiful. Infantry shield wall.
Wall, now!
Pace up.
Close with them!
We'll go help too. Oh, shit. Infantry, go ahead and charge. I was not paying attention. I am drawing the attention, though, so you charge nicely. Beautiful. Can both parties get him? Thank you. Trying to distract him for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. We gained 7 morale. Nice. We gained 7. We gained 7. Nice. We got 7 renown and 9 morale. Nice. 0.7 renown and 9 morale. And what did we get? A bushwhacker prisoner. No thank you. Tier 2. You can hang out. We got rough-tide bracers that are better than our studded van braces. We'll take those for sure. I'm going to take everything, but looking for what I can equip. Beautiful. Nice. Brun of Varricsand is happy with the job we have done. Fantastic. All right, we'll head over to Oxhall to do some trading. All right, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Dallen Luvain has certainly started his adventure with a short stint in the military that was cut short when Caladog got captured, but he seems to be finding some moderate success striking out on his own. I really dig this game, so I am sure that it will show up on the channel from time to time. But if you dig it, and you'd definitely like to see more, let me know, because I'm sure I can figure something out. So I'll say when we come back, Dallen's going to continue his adventure in Calradia. So subscribe for more Mountain Blade, and I'll see you next time.